Alright, everybody, who's ready to revisit some old memes today? I heard that you like Harambe, Dicks Out for Harambe, as well as We Dem Boys, and also such classics as Illuminati Confirmed, and maybe even a little bit of what's another old thing I can drag up as a treat? MLG? No, that's a little bit too old for this. We're certainly taking a time capsule back today, because, I mean, yes, MaGMML 1 did transport us back to an era when dabs were still relevant, but this transports us back just, I believe, a year earlier to when, yeah, the Illuminati memes were still relevant, which maybe we should have listened to those in hindsight, given all the files today, but that's besides the point. Yeah, Dat Boy, oh shit, what up? There was a lot of memes in the 2015 era revolving around the misspelling of boy, which I can't say I wasn't a part of that problem, but you know, it certainly marks the era. But yeah, I don't know. That's my juice for today. Hope you enjoy the Mega Man CX here in the background. It's high press energy, and I actually have relatively high energy for a Monday. I mean, I'm not absolutely teeming with life right about now. It's still Monday. You know, Garfield says, oh boy, I hate Mondays, and I guess Crash also concurs. But I'm actually, like, relatively, like, normal awake right now, maybe a little sleepy, so, like, I think we're gonna be good tonight, all things considered. Anyways, given that this is also a 2015 era Game Maker game, it does not remember the full screen setting between instances of launching the game. So in order to view the opening cutscene, I guess, yeah, the intro scene, we have to do the same jank method we did for MaGMML 1. That's right, having a window open that drastically inflates the screen size with kind of fuzzy bilinear scaling, and then we can actually switch over to a proper resolution once we get into things. And that's also why Mega Man ZX is playing in the background right now, because, like, I'm not leaving you all with silence while I can't have the game open. Alright. Well, I can leave you with a couple seconds of silence as we switch over here and get the games going tonight. Bothering the shit out of me that Octopus, Mammoth, and Eagle are using their OG designs when everyone else is using their Maverick Hunter X designs for the post. Hold on, I didn't look that hard at it. Let me look at that again. We're going backwards here. So Octopus, Mammoth, and Eagle are their OG designs, right? And then everyone else is their MHX designs. I'm guessing you mean, like, by the portrait designs? They changed that differently between the game. Yeah, no, I guess I see what you mean. Yeah. They have the SNES portraits versus the other 5 having the MHX portraits. Well, you know, artistic liberties and all, right? The person making this decided they just thought those were the best ones and wanted to go with it. But anyhow, yes. All right, let's get things going. Let's stop the ZX. I know we all love ZX tunes, and myself included, but can't have that playing over this glorious intro cutscene. So let's see. I have this set up correctly, I believe. All right, it's loading. There we go. All right, so another Blyka engine classic from SnoruntPyro. Capcom, in fact, does not present. It was a peaceful day in Mega City, or whatever the heck it's called. I really don't care. But then there was an attack. Obviously, Wily's behind this by, like, 7 Fry Guys, maybe 6. Huh, and he's packing some weird robots this time around. Go, Mega Man, kill robots. What more motivation do you need? We don't need any of this highfalutin, you know, X has moral conflicts kind of crap. We just need to go in there and kill things. That's exactly what I want to see from a video game. You're hired. Alright. Now I can actually... 1 second here. Close that. Let me... Oops, gotta click it back into the game. Adjust the screen size. There we go. Now I can throw this back up. Alright, and we're here. We're live. Alright. This is actually a really nice demake of some of the Mega Man X music, intro music, or intro stage select music. Good God. All right. Anyways, so I feel like I'm gonna regret this question, but where are we starting? Because I think I caught a brief glimpse while researching for this that milk is the typical starting point, but you know me, I don't start from anything typical. I'll get thrown into whatever the hell you tell me to get thrown into. Can't hear the game audio now? That's weird. Thanks for pointing that out. Give me a second here. Where's my mouse? There it is. Maybe I need to get rid of this. Maybe have that capture something else. Let's have it capture that. Sure. And then, well, now there is no... Well, okay, there's audio now, but the music doesn't loop, so... Oops. No one expected anybody... Pyro didn't expect anybody to sit on the screen for like more than a minute, which can't blame her. No one typically does. But, anyways, yeah, where are we headed? Extreme 2 intro and Mega Man 7 demake titles start off the music. It's gonna be a ride. Oh, it certainly is. Thomas, I guess? Alright, yeah, we might as well face down the guy that kinda re-inspired me to play this from MaGMML 1. With all of his fucking at a 45-degree angle glory. Oh, and it's literally just this stage. That's what's in MaGMML 1, huh? I did not realize this. Well, at least Rush Coil functions pretty normally. Cool places to go get soft locked if you don't have any Rush Coil ammo. Oh. Hi. Alright, well, he's not very durable. That's good at least. Boy, this is... this feels like the intro to both a creepypasta and a clown pasta at the same time. You're already big mad? Why? What happened this time? Okay, and those are springs. Hi, Mizzle. I can see you there. Okay. Some slightly advanced platforming. At the very least, they throw spikes at you pretty quick. Mega Man's red color for Rush is a shade off from actual Rush's color. Alright, well, once I'm no longer on Bouncy Floor, I'll test this. Oh, hi, Charge Man. You're a fitting inclusion for this stage. And, oh, boy, you're even more random than your usual incarnation. This is some shit. And you turn around really fucking weird off of the walls. Alright, well, you don't have iframes, so... just blast you down. Okay, there we go. No longer bouncing. What did Pyro mean by this? Yeah, okay, so, like, I think Mega Man's using, like, the... Rush from Mega Man 3 color set, while Rush is using his Mega Man 4 onwards color set. That is kind of weird. I don't like that. I do think I actually enjoy, oh, okay. I do think I actually end up enjoying, the Mega Man 3 color palette for Rush a little bit more than I do, you know, what we get typically. But, you know, both are good. Alright, that should be close enough. There we go. I'll just go ahead and finesse this. Yeah, Charge Man gets someone falling Power Stones. What did Pyro mean by this? This was all clearly a ploy. To get you to not think about, to get you to think about how Charge Man actually wasn't weak to Power Stone in Mega Man 5. He just pretended to be, because he didn't want to be in this game anymore. It was all part of his plan to actually come back and take over the world with Thomas, but... And instead of Wily, that old coot, but it didn't really pan out for him. He didn't think that far ahead. Alright, well, so far this level certainly exists. There's, I guess some constant theming with the lyrics, the mizzles, the springs, and the occasional gigantic Thomas face. Oh god, I actually have to aim. That would help. Carnivals and trains, missiles everywhere. Yeah, I definitely remember the last time I went to a carnival, I got hit in the head with a missile. I got a really big lawsuit out of it, and that's how I really fund my streams. It's all about that carnival lawsuit money. How many damn Ferris wheels does one carnival need? As many as Wiley thinks is appropriate. Anyways, I just picked up the Book of Hairstyles. That didn't seem to do anything, but I guess its purpose will be revealed later. I do like how the trains are, the train mets actually kind of sit there in, like, bloodthirsty, furvishness until you approach them, and then they, leap at you like the Sumatrans. I do wish the Thomas faces did a little bit more, because they kind of just... They do kind of just bounce. Aside from looking creepy, they don't really do a whole lot. Alright, well, it seems I wasn't able to pick up the other Book of Hairstyles in the, stage, because I don't have a means of... Okay. Alright. Okay, I guess, gauntlet time. But boy, there are things happening so quickly that I have to, not having the best of commentary. Did that guy just drop red health? That missile just dropped red health. That was weird. Sprite scaling, yeah, you know. Alright, Thomas. Oh, Thomas, okay. Thomas has multiple different angles. And he is a big boy, as expected. Oh, this guy shoots out the hot coals, but Chargeman doesn't. I guess that's why Chargeman didn't have his hot coals. Thomas stole them from him. Ow. Oh, wait, no, Thomas also seemed to own the Power Stones as well. Thomas owns a lot of things. He also doesn't do very much damage. I think I've gotten hit like 5 times and I've taken maybe 5 damage total. Oh, Thomas is angry now. Now he probably does like 1,000 damage. I mean, that kind of hurt. Okay, goodbye, Thomas. Thank you. Don't come back again. Yeah, the elect beam sound effects also feel a little bit off for burning coals, but, you know, whatever. It's the sound effect available. Hi, Brightman? Do I get to... I hope I get to throw Brightman at people. No, Brightman's just here for me to ride in. I just get to grab his dick and twist it while I get onto the weapon get screen. Cool. Alright, well, we'll save that. Okay, interesting. So that missile back there did drop a red thingy, because you can see the red thingies up in the corner of above the W tanks on this menu. I have no idea what the red thingies mean. I also have no idea what the hairstyles mean. I'll figure it out. Don't spoil me, I guess. Okay, well, where next? After Thomas's mild ride, we'll see what do we have next to do on the agenda. Hey, Proto, welcome. Damn, you missed out on Thomas the Death Engine? No, it's okay. He didn't really do all that much anyways. He didn't purvey a whole lot of death. He purveyed, like, maybe about 6 damage, and then he got angry and purveyed about 6 more damage. He wasn't really, that threatening. Can't spoil if you don't know shit either? Sweet, we're all in the same boat. Alright. Where are we headed? What's next? Oh no. the intro music is gone. Not again. Not too bad to go after early. No, yeah, it was a really easy stage he had. Of course, I think there's some things that I just wasn't able to get because I didn't have weapons to grab them, but, you know. All right. I will just select. I don't know. I'll go after hello. I'm a little. You're gonna suggest Plant Man or Milk, whatever's funnier to you. I'm gonna go for Plant Man next then. So I have heard Milk is the typical the typical first boss for a lot of people. So of course I'm gonna go and save Milk for like last if I can, unless y'all want it early. Ow, ow! You guys like do things now. That's crazy. I was not expecting you guys to do things. Right. So let's see. Shit that's up. I received a harrowing text about an hour and a half ago. My dad texted me and asked an unholy question. What's an NFT? I had to explain to my dad literally less than an hour ago what an NFT is. And okay, look, it wasn't like it was that bad. Oh, hi Gunner Joe. But more shots. Okay. Cool. But it was kind of like he showed me later, but he happened to just stumble upon a nice ladder transition there, by the way. That looks good. He ended up fucking seeing like just a meme of like Jake Paul being like Jake Paul fucking bought an NFT. He managed to turn $635,000 into $10,000 or into like $200 or something like that. How? He bought an NFT of himself and it devalued really badly. And so I had to go through the whole process of being like, well, okay, an NFT is like technically a file that like you sort of have this like ownership token for, but you know, you don't actually have it because it's stupid and blah, 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 blah. You know, it was funny to end up explaining what the fucking NFT is to my dad, because who has just absolutely no knowledge of any of that shit happening over the last several years. Did Dad use Internet Explorer? No, he does not. Although I'm pretty sure he would if he could. I bet he probably uses Edge, honestly. Okay, bouncy, explodey Mega Man 5 platforms. Let's see if it's hidden behind weapon blocks or Milk's weapon. Oh, well, that's, well, we'll deal with that problem later. I guess we'll have a fucking Mega Man X style, recollect everything. Oh, yeah, I mean, Proto, you're telling me I can switch back to the Buster, but that if I press both weapons, but that implies I'm going to actually use the quick swap buttons. I fucking hate the quick swap buttons. I thought you knew this. I thought you knew this by now. If it's not the weapon wheel, I ain't for it. Oh, okay. I see why these were made to be bouncy. And the music doesn't loop? Okay, music doesn't loop. Cool. Gives off the same energy as your grandpa asking, guys, did you know that Fox News is corrupt? Oh, that's crazy. So it's not like my dad only sent me recently a fucking article from the National Review asking me or to be like, why are people complaining about this Chinese biolab thing that happened in California? And it's like, well, that's because it got busted and the FBI actually did its job for once. I mean, as much as you can trust the current FBI to say they did their job, but anyways. Yeah, no, I had to tell him what an NFT it was, and he was like, yeah, no, that sounds fucking stupid, thankfully, so it's not like he was about to be all for that. I mean, he's vehemently anti-AI, so that was already... Hell, he was more than I was. He was more anti-AI than I was when the AI discussion was first there. So, you know, I didn't think he was really gonna be pro-NFT all of a sudden. Paste father, yeah, at the very least we got that going for the corner, because he's like, you know, he's a huge music nerd, and he respects the fact that, like, you know, music takes a lot of artistry to create, and effort and talent, and so he's like, hey, yeah, this AI shit sucks, and it's gonna put us out of jobs, so he does not enjoy that. I'm sure also growing up with Terminator probably helped, so maybe there's some of those fears lurking in the back of his brain, too. I respect him for it, so it's good. Okay, weird. For some reason, I thought the jumping was janky there. All right, hi, Plant Man. Oh, hi, Plant Man. Yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna be able to stand up there the whole time. Okay, well, at least you do more things than Vile does, so you're using the right armor better than he did, so that's good. Ow. Alright, this is probably gonna be a little tricky. Plant Man in the kangaroo armor. What crimes will he commit? Fiddle-dee-dee. This is pretty funny. Wow, that, those blocks not breaking instantly kind of causes issues. Kind of causes problems. Wow, for a very simple boss design, this feels like a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, uh-oh, okay. Extra pain in the ass mode engaged. He turned Urple, that's how you know he's serious. Alright, well, goodbye, Plant Man. Thankfully, you're open, very open. I'm honestly surprised that Plant Man wasn't, like, a secret super boss because of the fact that, like, he was, the only normal, quote-unquote, robot master from the weapon select, or from the select menu, so I thought we were gonna have, like, okay, Plant Man has, like, 6 health bars and, does some crazy bullshit. No, instead he just is in a ride armor with spikes and then dies. I guess not a bad fate. I haven't been in a ride armor, in my life, so. Pyro got the idea from Mecha Bubble Man and MaGMML 2. Probably. Feels like a fortress boss. Pain in the ass fight is very King Jet coded. Yeah, pretty King Jet coded though. Honestly, I've seen worse. Yeah, it started hitting the lean for a second. Alright, where are we going next? Alright, charging Robo Punch? Oh, that sounds useful. Okay, I'll try doing that, so that way I have a little bit more than just Hard Knuckle. Son of Anger? Alright. It looks like he has feet. Sun feet when? Hosting feet? Really useful upgrade around here if I can get it? Alright, hell, I'll look for it. Oh god, he shoots like fire shields? Or firestorms? That's kind of crazy. Oh, and then you shoot them to get rid of them temporarily. Oh no, it was just well timed. Okay. Yeah, I was totally gonna be able to do something about that. Alright, I'll keep it in mind for next time I have weapons. Alright, I'm guessing that's probably a milk exclusive kind of thing. Unless, oh, I was gonna say, unless that's a secret ladder. I was so hopeful. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, and these don't come back. Alright, completely different fight then. I could rush coil up there, actually. Well, oh, okay, I'll I'll just leave this boss fight and die. Alright. Okay, well, clearly that didn't do anything. So I feel like I'm supposed to be able to slide there, but there's no... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I see. It's kind of... Okay, woo, okay. I was about to say, Proto, what have you done? Like this? Oh yeah, like that. Sweet. Oh. Proto, what have you done? I blame you for this. I'm... Okay. Well, I interpreted things wrong. Let's try that again. Am I pressing the wrong button? I guess I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, cool. How appropriate that Icarus gets defeated in the Sun Sage. Might be after the mini boss. Oh, well, that was that was an important piece of information. Alright, well, thankfully this wasn't too far into the stage. Although I am looking... this... that kind of looks like a ladder behind a brick, but I guess it's not that. You need rush coil. Okay. Oop. Okay, didn't like the timing on that. So, did y'all do anything fun with your weekends? I didn't really do too much that was interesting. I largely spent my day off on Friday cleaning the house. I spent it cleaning the house, getting some shit done that I needed to. Saturday was not all that interesting, but, you know, hung out in the Discord for a while, started working on did a lot of Blender work. I ended up working on, still working on getting the shirt and jacket to not clip into each other when I got the, yeah, I don't think I'm rush coiling up there. Still trying to get the shirt and jacket to not clip into each other when moving my arms in certain ways, but I made more progress since I was last fucking around in... Okay, so that's just, that's voluntary, death. That's voluntary lava. Yeah, I spent a little bit more time after we had an unsuccessful Jackbox night, and, figured out that part of my thing that was fucking me over was, I mean, initially it was just my weight painting was not good, and so that was causing inconsistencies between the two, moving into each other, and that was a problem. But then my second issue was that even if the weight painting was consistent between, like, the top and bottom, between the jacket layer and the shirt layer of the sleeves, there was then the problem of I had never done this before. I knew I needed to do it eventually, but didn't know when. I needed to actually normalize the paints, the weights, so that way every vertex had a weight that added up to 1 instead of going over. And so with that, it then started to articulate a bit more normally. Now the only thing I have to do correct is now, like, the area underneath the armpits is, like, clipping in on itself and into the body too much. But I think that might be a similar issue of I need to just mess with weighting again and then renormalize, and hopefully that works. Spent the weekend feeling anxious. Your grandpa broke his hip. He's fine now, thankfully. Oh, good. Thankfully, he's fine. That sucks. We had a, yeah, I shouldn't. Yeah, forget I said anything. I'd rather not reveal myself too much. Eddie, are you fucking alright? Eddie? Alright, well, Eddie's stuck here in purgatory now forever, although it kind of looks like hell, so maybe it is hell. Tanuki shoot fire instead of balls. They have HPV now. Yikes. Great balls of fire. Notice how white people don't say that anymore? Anyways. Ow. Fuck. The Ed and Eddie purgatory theory? Fuck off. Take your game theory back to, well, the game theory channel. We don't do lore here, we do math. You know, I actually meant to jump over that. Oh, and now I got an extra error. Is this showing up on stream? Let's see here. It is not. Error in action number 1 of step event for object fan hors right. So fan horizontal right. Error in code, blah, 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 unknown variable, true, ignore. Another code area error thing for more fans. Okay. I'm gonna keep ignoring it. It's not gonna clear up, it doesn't seem. Oh, wait, hold on. If I spam click the fuck out of it, the game slowly comes back to life. Close it? Oh, that closed the game. Cool. Awesome. Great. Hey, we're going back to the Angry Sun stage again. Alright, options, screen size, and... why is it capturing like that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, another crash. Oh, God. Again, the sun. It's Icarus's weakness. It only makes sense. Yeah, it would make sense that I needed Milk's weapon for that secret passage. That feels right, if there's a whole wall there. Unless you're Dr. Sanda from from Mighty Number 9, apparently. Awesome. It's just a Westaboo. Not a what? Yeah, no, that's fair. I was about to say, what's the difference? But, that's not good commentary. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of coughing baby streams happening right now. We're almost done with the level, and then, apparently, the game does not like it if you die with in the fan section. I guess next time I'll try clicking abort instead of ignore, and maybe, it wanted me to abort the error. But yeah, no, I worked on Blender more, and, I think I've troubleshooted better, and I'm hoping to get back to it on Wednesday, because I'm now really invested in fixing this issue, because I think, I don't know, this feels like the last big difficult thing that I have to figure out before I can just kind of enter another flow state, but fuck it, I might not know what the hell I'm talking about as usual. But I would like to get done with all this, fucking weight painting bullshit, because this is the last thing I need to truly re-weight paint. Maybe I might have to re-weight paint the logo that's going to go on the back of the jacket, but outside of that, it's all smooth. But there might also be some additional troubleshooting as well, because, well, as I was troubleshooting the weight painting on the arms, I also, for the very first time, booted up the model in Warudo, which... If you don't know, that is one of the main 3D model tracking softwares that exist out there. And so it was actually very interesting kind of controlling the new Crash Icarus rig, even partially, for a few minutes. But it was also showing like some additional errors of like, okay, the arm, the clipping on the clothes is way worse, way more exaggerated, because more bones are moving and getting confused, and I didn't test it on like the most recent iteration of the model where I kind of solved some of the issues, but who knows, maybe it'll get better. Where the fuck is Eddie going? Now he doesn't even get to get stuck on this screen anymore, huh? Whack. But, you know, progress is, as usual, slow and steady in Blender. That's what Dio Brando fucking thing I was doing. No, sadly, it's not nothing JoJo. It's just VTubers related. I wonder what these red things are gonna do for me. Ow. Okay, so this charge punch goes really fast. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna risk dying. I want to see what the abort menu does for me. if I end up dying here. Reminder, this game was made on Game Maker 7. Might be a bit jankier on a modern PC. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's to be expected. Alright, let's hit the abort button. And the game closes. Alright, so, don't die in the Angry Sun stage. That's the lesson I've learned, it seems. Okay. Well, we're off to a great fucking start. Why, SpongeBob? Why did you have to code this in Game Maker 7? Okay. And open this back up. Can't believe it's the fans that don't initialize correctly. But yeah, at the very least, thankfully, everything else seemed to be functional with the top half of the model that I was able to control. I could only really control the top half of the model in Bardo because I don't have... because my VR setup is a fucking first-generation HTC Vive. So I don't exactly have the most up-to-date and possibly advanced setup there is. Okay, so the red dots are just random drops as well. So I don't exactly have things like, say, bullshit, like arm trackers or ankle trackers. I just kind of had the little hand devices and like the, you know, the VR headset. But I eventually, once it's actually go time for the model, then I'll start looking into better hardware. But it, you know, it was still cool to actually see me puppeting around the Crash model a little bit, and you know, it's like, wow, the bullshit adjustments I was doing, the giant overhaul to the hair actually worked. How about that shit? Ooh, I can get 2 hits in if I time it really well and get greedy. There we go. We replayed X5 again, discovered how absolutely fucked the localization is for that version on GameCube. Yeah, it was the Bishan, right, that Dynamo is on. That's a pretty bad localization. Was there any other standout fuck-ups? Or was it mostly just that one? This section actually requires some focus. Alright, here we go. Kind of want to replay X5 specifically because you learn that Zero has combos in that game and you're morbidly curious. Zero has combos in X5? I mean, I just know about the typical, you know, saber dash canceling, but like that's really about it. I didn't know Zero could actually combo anything in that game. Reploid Force is mistranslated as Reploid Air Force. Excellent. I mean, it's probably kind of what it all stands for, but, you know, it's no longer interesting and creative when it's just spelled out like that. Random times I feel like that version doing the meme with there's a lot of bees in that game. It's not just the Bishan from Dynamo. There's more. Yeah, I love that bee meme too. It was it's all part of our revisiting old memes is part and parcel for this game. Reploid Air Force should be a shoe. See, the funny thing is there, I can't quite tell if you made a typo in saying show, or if you purposefully did want to say shoe because of, like, Air Jordans. It works in both ways. Okay, well, since Eddie's still, like, just here, I would maybe like to get a little bit of HP from him. Alright, fuck it. 2 E-tanks? Yeah, that counts. I'll take an E-tank. And that one fired out 2 fires for some reason. Okay. Like black Air Force shoes. Yep. Duff Bick Whalen. What the hey, Eddie, you're supposed to give me something. Give me extra things, like you're here. Oh, okay, well that's the health I was looking for earlier. That's pretty funny, though, to have just text boxes that are that bad. It's almost like you're playing Battle Network 4 at that rate. Alright, well, we gotta take this seriously because this is the fucking Whopper that holds the game's code together, apparently. It's a code-bearing Whopper. You know, the B meme is also how I learned that the red letters in your emojis, those are supposed to be for blood types, because, you know, the red B is supposed to be people saying blood, like Bloods and Crips, because it originates from African American vernacular. Yeah, so that's how I learned that fact, and I felt like instantly 400% whiter upon learning that fact. Not only for learning that, oh, that's why it originated in black culture, but also, oh, it's blood types? God damn, I'm not Asian enough for this either. I'm like a quarter Japanese, but like that's not enough to actually care about my fucking blood type. I think my blood type is like AB negative. It's the one that's like the universal receiver, but like the opposite signage. All right, goodbye, Angry Sun. You were not nearly as deadly as Angry Fan Code. You go, white boy, go. Indeed. I know they're for the blood types, and yeah. I think mine is O, but don't quote me on that. I will quote you on that if I ever find you in a life or death situation and you need blood. I mean, if you have blood type O, then in a life and death situation, you're probably dead anyways, but, you know, it's good to know, I guess. Okay, where are we headed next? Now that we're hopefully no longer in imminent danger of crashing constantly. Hey Chris, welcome. Asian, you haven't tested your blood type? Fair enough. I think it's mostly a thing anyways for like, I mean, I don't know, you could enlighten us upon Indonesian culture, but I'm pretty sure it's largely like a Japanese and Korean thing. Like, they really give a shit about their blood types. Maybe Chinese too, but I'm less well-versed in Chinese. Despite having like half of my friend group from high school being Chinese, I'm not well-versed in the culture. Take on to Bob? Alright, let's go. He's Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob! You know, I was going to say that it's only Toss Tortoise that's the Reploid name in this, but, you know, Doodle Bob could also be a Reploid name. I mean, Bob is not exactly an animal, but we could, you know, kind of, you know, make pretend that it is. Okay, alright. Fake platform. Welcome back, Soy Sauce Man. What was his fucking name from MaGMML 3 again? I know it used the Kiko Man song in the background, but I can't remember anything further than that because my brain is fucking mush. Alright, epic. Cool, good screen. Teaching me about gray blocks are not real. Oh no, it literally is Kiko Man. Okay. I wonder what destroys that block. Anyways. And it had Mega Man music. Alright, well, I'm completely backwards on everything then. Oh, MegaMari music. Okay, I didn't look closely enough. Honpaku Yomo theme from MegaMari. Oh, for this. Okay. I do like how unique the level looks, too. Back in 2015, I mean, it still looks pretty fresh today. There's not many levels that do this, but back in 2015 especially, this would look extra fresh. MegaMar music is a little quiet, but, well, that's just how the stream audio, or the game audio is. I'm not adjusting the stream audio for every stage unless it gets ludicrously loud. I don't remember this being in the pit for MaGMML 3. I mean, I do remember, obviously, a paper sketch level, but I also remember that, you know, that there are a couple levels, at least. I think one other level, at least, that was, like, paper sketch, and the other one was, you know, Fight Kiko Man for Everlasting Sauce. I don't know why, but I'm compelled to check the left wall here. Nope, that is nothing. Okay. Shape Woman? Shape Woman was one of them. Yeah, though I think... Did Shape Woman have... No, Shape Woman did have the paper background and, like, shape everything else. I have other weapons. I should probably be using them. Yeah, in fact, burn the hell out of that guy. Come here, Telly. Goodbye, Telly. She was a very shapely robot master. Indeed, she was. Many people talked about her Robertsons, and I failed to notice that until I was watching it back in playback for, like, you know, clips and shit. I mean, I failed to notice them fucking shaking as part of her intro animation, but... Now, that says good things about me, perhaps? Amazing crash. Earn internet brownie points by saying you didn't look at 8-bit titties. That's definitely gonna win the audience over. You can't hit me through this fire shield. Well, I wasn't wrong. Fire burns paper, right? Yeah, this works. This is probably a stupid idea, but... Okay, well, there's nothing in there. There's probably nothing down there, but... Alright, there's nothing down there. Alright, time to die. Oh shit, I actually made it out! Hell yeah! I'm fucking good at Mega Man. I forgot. Hold on. I'm like a god gamer. My apologies, everybody. Oh, that wall's, like, not real as fuck. I wonder what's Doodlebob's relation with Wily, since we never got to see Doodlebob until the recent season. I mean, fucking, what is Wily's relation to any of these, this cavalcade of characters? And why did Rush not auto-terminate there? And, okay, alright, and maybe I should stop asking questions. It would be all easier on all of us if we stop asking questions. Imagine introduced in 3D Crash. The voxels crash. Think of the voxels. Oh, I know, they would be very square and pointy. I don't know. I mean, otherwise, I like Shape Woman's design. I thought that she was a fairly interesting character. Nah, is she even too fucking Saturday morning cartoon of a concept even for fucking Dr. Wily? I think so. I don't think... I think I would definitely believe Wily makes a clown man, and Wily, or at least adopts a clown man, or Wily also adopts, like, a ring man. And he would even make, like, a fucking, what's the most recent thing Wily made? He hasn't made things in a while, actually. Like a shade man, but, a shape woman? A shape woman. Shapes. That doesn't feel this is gonna kill Mega Man enough for me. Still, overall, I mean, it's like, just a fun design to have a bunch of shapes, you know, trying to kill you. Alright, well, it's... Still Pyro's early rush jet. I guess that should have been expected. Yeah, your mistake was getting into melee range. Alright, Doodlebob, what you got for me? You gonna erase my ass? You've got a very brown health bar there, Doodlebob, despite not having any other color in your stage or your sprite. Just, you know, I'm not saying you can't enjoy the color brown. I'm just saying it's maybe a little bit of a weird choice for you. Oh, okay, now he's actually trying. Okay, that was probably a pattern that, like, 15-year-old me would have probably thought impossible, but adult me can be like, oh, wait, I could just, like, slide and get out of the way. It's no problem. His weapon's good, does damage to most things. Sweet. The pencil bomb. Oh, I think I kind of vaguely remember this one. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good, alright. More explosion radius than fucking hyper bomb, and having instant contact detonation. I'm sold. Don't say no more. All right. Next, how about the triangle? You mean the Illuminati, the all-encompassing world domination organization? Which, by the way, great foresight on Pyro's part to have an Amogus in the A of the Illuminati. She was clearly ahead of her time. She might have been part of the Illuminati, honestly. If she knew about that meme so many years ahead, and wasn't that one Tumblr guy who just like fucking said this is a meme from the future, you wouldn't get it yet. I think people might need to start looking into Pyro. Get an investigation on her ass right now. She should not have had an Amogus in 2015. That was about to say penis bomb. All right, Grim. I think you might be more tired than me today on a Monday, which is pretty rare. Pyro's in the Amogus files. Say it ain't so. I didn't want to have my fucking my favorite video game creator get canceled. Oh, hi, me. What's up? Ow! You're a bitch. How dare you? Great, now I'm getting hunted down by the shadow government and all their aliens. It's just fucking great. Alright, goodbye, dude. Is my charge shot red? Oh, my charge shot, I just didn't notice until now. My charge shot's like not oscillating to blue. It's kind of like white and a little red, maybe. Yeah. Happen to be able to slide through that? No, okay. Welcome to the Illuminati HQ. It's guarded by UFOs, your shadow clones, that was a bad verbal typo. Joes that shoot bees, and bubble bats, apparently. Blood red room. Extra X weapon. Weapon pickups will now refill ammo bar more. Hey, that's not... No, that's kind of penis-y, but that's actually the Crash Bomb logo, which, honestly, I'll approve. Fuck it. Wow, alright. Well, fuck that bat in particular, but that didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping. Okay, this also has Metal Man aiming. You have eight directions. Ah! Ah! These are big fucking balls to have to dodge, dude. Oh, well, goodbye, Eddie. Oh, hold on. The secret senses are tingling. I know that there's a power-up to do that. But the secret senses are tingling. Ah. This is a stupid idea, so I'm only gonna try it one more time. Sweet. Alright, we're in. Let's go. Block Devil Sans block. Should have just said Devil Eyes. What did I say? I think I just said eyes. Alright, Yashichi. Let's go. In probably the spot I'm definitely not supposed to be in yet. Yeah, Gradius. Shoot 'em ups. I found the bonus level. Bonus! Hell yeah, I love bonus. That's an extra sound effect. That's not worrying whatsoever. Do I shoot this? Do I have to jump? Huh. Oh, okay. So it's whatever button I press, it goes solid or not. Alright, okay. Alright, I'll deal with that. And we got Sonic Spinball type flippers and a Star Droid over here. Okay, wow, there's a lot going on. Ah, okay, they're Shadow Man platforms, but big. But big. A little underarmed? That's okay. I have at least 2 of them. Hi, Thomas. Oh, you're back for a rematch. Ow. Okay, I see. Well, I'm just gonna bust it all out then, at this point. Oh, did that hurt him? Interesting. Rush seems to do damage. Yeah, this is maybe, rough. I see the problem. Well, I tried, and it was funny anyways, so... I think it was worth it. Rush coil due to damage is a recurring theme in this GM7 Blyka engine games. It reaches its pinnacle in Ojo's. I see. Rush does have an active hitbox, at least the game ended Blyka 1. I don't think it actually ended up doing damage when it was going through. I mean, I wasn't looking closely enough. You all probably had a better vantage point on that. Well, anyways, I think I can maybe just win the damage race. Thomas doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, per se. So if I just kind of outblast his ass, I think I should be good. A hitbox, but 0 damage. Yep, that felt about consistent with my experience. Shame that Rocket Punch can't actually home in on him when he's all the way up there. But I guess I'll take what I can get. It is, I don't exactly love Mega Man games that use the, I forget which game, actual Mega Man game engine it was, where it's like, well, if you get hit, you lose your charge shot. I've never been a fan of that particular Mega Man engine. Maybe, you know, maybe it's because I'm baby, but... Hey, how about an E-Tank? Seems like a good time for one of those. Goodbye, Thomas. Alright, moving on. Mega Man 5 started that trend. Yeah, it's a little bit crappy then. Not a big fan of it. Random octopus battery? Okay. And, count bombs with extra steps. Might be wrong with that Thomas sprites from Thomas the Tank Engine video game on the Sega Genesis. Huh. It looks about right. It looks like a 16-bit sprite. Ah! Cold fire cannons. I see. Love his Virtual Boy pinch mode colors. They are pretty good. I've never seen Thomas that furious in my entire life. He's not typically the one who gets angry at the other engines. Well, actually, he does kind of get angry at the other engines, but he doesn't, you know, make a big fuss out of it. Okay. Interesting. These are... I'm going to call these uppies blocks because they give me uppies whenever I touch them. It's a interesting gimmick, I'll say that. It's a bit nerve-wracking. It's kind of like if you had I don't know, a substitute for the bounce spring platforms, but you weren't actually able to hold any buttons off of them. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing I have to actually touch this? Okay. Taken from the Genesis game. Alright, cool. Okay, more uppies blocks. Yeah. Cool. It's time for Thomas to leave. He was too fucking pissed. Alright. What other bosses am I gonna have to fight here? Oh, hello, Illuminati. I haven't fought you yet. Time to learn what the fuck you do. So far, it's going okay. I mean, there's a lot of fucking crosshairs he's leaving behind, but... Ah! I got confirmed! Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Thankfully the Rothschilds were helping me on that one. Anyways. Alright, grab coal. Fight every boss in the stage. Yeah, I was unfortunately starting to get that feeling. Oh, right. I haven't played a Mario game in a while. Ah, I'm here. Save me, RushJet? I know I really should not... I should know better than to trust this fucking version of the dog, but... What other choice do I have? Hoppy. Hold on. Do that again. Yeah! Nice preview with a twist, true. Narrator, Thomas is very cross. Thomas, I just want to send deliveries to Sir Top of Hat. Why do I end in space? And also, there's a blue robot trying to kill me. I bet this is all James's fault somehow. Ah, there's the Joes that shoot bees with the big fucking shield. Okay, there's a lot to be learned here. Well, I'm guessing that this gimmick is for, whatever stage I was just in. Plantman stage? No, it was Doodlebob. Well, Doodlebob didn't have that in his fucking stage. Oh, whatever. At least we seem to have fought everybody in a good order for learning the beginnings of this stage. And dead. Alright, cool. One of the Yugi tubers you watch has the last name of Rothschild. Okay, you know what? That's probably certain death down there. I'm not gonna fuck around the special stage. Hi, Brightman. Yeah! Yeah, it's Bright Time! I love Bright Time! W. O. 2 letters. More invincibility, yay. Hello, Toss Tortoise. I've not fought you yet. Hello, Toss Tortoise. I've killed you very badly now. Pit rescue. 8 damage from pits instead of dying. Okay. Good to have. Especially good to have for right now. This game is very funny. I don't think I have whatever the fuck I need to access that yet. So, just gotta go and hope I don't die. Ow. Okay. I thought I would have just long enough to get to that one Gordo. Ah, I didn't want to have to see that. Now I gotta backtrack. And hope I don't just fall into the ether? Oh, this might have been a mistake. Oh, this was definitely a mistake. Oh, hold on. Oh, God. Uh-huh. Okay. Game Maker 7 games, everybody. I think Mega Man might have gone directly into the fucking CPU and was not happy about being stuck in the special stage. Well, that's another hot lock. I got sent to the... Apparently I'm still in the penis explosion chamber. Now I kind of don't want to quit in case the game isn't done yet. Hold on, we might be onto something here. No, it's not doing anything. Yeah, I think Mega Man might have just popped out of some poor kid's like TV set, a la creepypasta style. Well, that sucks. Guess we're not taking the special route yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. We almost had the special route down lock. Alright. Well, Oh, yeah, and the now Windows is saying the game's not responding. Okay. My luck with games in this engine has sure been something. Boy, has it. I should have known not to have fucking tested Fate, but I can't help it. It's literally in my name. I can't help but test Fate constantly. Alright, get back to the stage select. Open the game again. That's not right. That's because I forgot to actually alter the resolution. It starts off in 256 by 224 or something. It is a pretty awful resolution for modern computers. Alright, let's not go ultra secreto right now and just play the game. I think that might have been the fucking Illuminati drone striking me because I was asking questions in a place that I shouldn't be. Just wants me to enjoy my stage with Sonic music and be happy. I will have no secrets and I will be happy. Yeah, I somehow offended the entirety of GM7's library. I doubt any of them will ever work with me. Yeah, I just happened to support Game Maker 2.0, and then they're like, "What? No 1.0, you're fired. I'm killing you in every game you show up in." No, Eddie! Aww. Eddie, are you back? Damn, Eddie's not back. Things really took a square root of -1, huh? Anyways. Pit Rescue and Tortoise stage behind some milk blocks. I mean, I did get Pit Rescue back there. I mean, I didn't fall in a pit. I fell upwards, which... I don't know. I think Flashman posed this rhetorical question a while ago. What would be the opposite of a bottomless pit? A topless ceiling? Or a top full ceiling? Anyways. Yeah, I don't really need that weapon energy so badly. That was a lot of dudes that just locked onto my location. Hi, Sir Kibble. No? Nothing? Alright, cool. We good. Oh, well, yeah, I don't keep it, but I'm just saying if I needed it for that section, then I would have had it in that section. Oh, Napalm Man, you don't have iframes. Sucks to be you, buddy. Alright, hello Joe with bees. I am now encountering you in your natural habitat. So is that weird route available in multiple stages, or did I just happen upon it something that's only in this stage? I just want to know, is it more of a Vile X3 situation, or is it just like, well, it's only in the Illuminati stage? Is it Power Top Palutena? Yeah, that sounds about right. You and many other Smash fans would agree. And even non-Smash fans would agree. Fans of smashing would agree, too. Is a weird route in Deltarune, too. Okay, can someone get this guy out of here? Guards, evict this man for 10,000 years. Revenge of Mega Man 10 Devil. Revenge of the Baseball Devil. Okay, boy, I can sure see I'm gonna need Milk's weapon for a lot of things. I anticipated this might not have been a one-game stream, to get everything and get all the items and explore shit, but, alright. Well, we see how fast... okay, we're not exactly getting through the regular Robot Master stages very fast anymore, given the whole... everything. This might even be a 3-streamer, if, this might be a 3-streamer if we're particularly unlucky. Mods unexplode his penis. Ah! Okay, got my penis back. Nice. Crash Jr. is back in action. Ow. That pit looks very inviting. Yeah! Give me that book of hairstyles. Restore his cock from a previous save. Alright. That's one for the books. That's a winner. With this penis explosion, the thread of fate has been severed. With this circumcision, the thread of fate has been severed. You may continue in this doomed world, or you may reload your penis from the previous save. And the music is gone. Cool. Shakes fist at Illuminati for removing the damn music from the game. Man, Game Maker 7, I tell you what. This was actually way easier in the fucking secret root chamber. Say I don't know one of the entrances. Yeah, no, that's good. It's good to have. I can always come back here if I don't find any others. No, mods, don't unpiss my pants. I needed that Girardi for later. I needed to find spies. God damn it. No, stop hitting me with the fucking Illuminati concrete shot. He got purple too. Not too bad. Just turning into Silent Hill. Switching to your shorts is faster than reloading your pants. We're coming up with some very good YouTube poop lines. The Illuminati tape? I see. Shows up in a guest weapon in Revolution Remix. Ah, that's what that one screenshot was from, huh? Ooh, disabling enemy hitboxes. That's pretty nice. Welcome back, Tornado Fang. Alright. Alright, where are we going next? Swows. Think it's milk time? Alright, yeah, let's get our milk on. We need to, we need the weapon. So that way we can take down barriers. Malk with extra vitamin R. I'm pretty good on calcium, all things considered. I mean, I don't know. I eat a lot of protein. I get a lot of dairy in my diet. That's this is how skim milk is made. You take normal milk and you just add like fucking liters of water to it until it's completely flavorless and unpalatable. Alright, what's over here? Charge hold. You no longer lose your charge when hit. Yeah! Alright, now that's a fucking upgrade. Complain and you shall receive. I think I just took a lactase pill. Ow. What? Huh? Oh no, I took fucking bone hurting juice. Okay. Alright, that's the gimmick for the stage, is be in the milk. Gotcha. Do androids dream of milking sheep? Boy, I hope not. Great pill, yeah. Well, glad I didn't try making the jump yet. Also, the rush jet has been surprisingly well behaved. I kind of don't want to say it. Not to jinx myself, but it has been working shockingly well for this game, for, you know, pyro coding of around the same time. The MaGMML 1 dev kit flipped a bit. Fucking cosmic ray MaGMML theory. Ah, many people's worst nightmares, having to actually press the shoot button while on a Yoku block. How devious. The pink pill restores my status, gotcha. So taking Grestogen makes me start taking damage without milk, and then taking the estrogen makes me back to normal. Gotcha. Man, that guy could, like, stop shooting at me and it'd be pretty cool. And I haven't checked the right side. Okay, well, time to do this block puzzle again. Also, the Yoku blocks don't have, hitboxes from below. Cool. That makes this a lot easier. Lestrogen. Damn, that would have been a good one. Anyhow, we have another Lestrogen section here. Oh, and it's a short one. Thinks Pyro was playing The Binding of Isaac or 4MI when coming up with the stage, given the status effect gimmick. Yeah, it definitely rings a little bit like that, but it doesn't, it's definitely way less extreme than what you would find in 4MI. Oh, okay, so that's just a ceiling block missing for no reason. Awesome. Oh, hi, Sheep Man. We were just talking about milking electric sheep. No, hold on. There's definitely a funnier way to do this fight than the intended method. Come on, hit me again. There we go. Oh, those blocks aren't even solid from the bottom. You're a fraud, Sheep Man. I was gonna go up there and just blast him in the back. I was gonna give him fucking back shots, but alright, I'll fucking settle for this. That works. Okay, I'm sorry. I read your message, Chris, and because of all the fucking mods explode his penis talk, I thought I saw I need to buy a micro penis sometimes. That is not the sentence that you said. You need to buy a microphone. Yeah, no, it'd definitely be a good idea to make your videos sound good. Like, it's pretty hard to record without at least buying an external mic. I mean, there are definitely certain external mics that are the best, but it's understandable if it's like someone can't drop $300 on a professional microphone. But even like a quote-unquote cheap, like $70 mic will get the job done and make you sound like way better. It's a funny way, and it's not rushed. Damn. Androids may not dream of milking sheep, but crash dreams of giving sheep's back shots. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely did not just say that thing. If you can't buy a micro penis, homegrown is fine. Yeah, exactly. I probably should have looked the block pattern before. Whatever. Isn't there like some kind of saying, like looking before leaping or something? I don't do that. I just ball. I just micro peen. Oh, I just noticed there's actually, like, current to this water. Ah. Okay. Well. Alright, I don't know why. I saw the entire screen be blocks in the background, and I was like, this is gonna be complicated. Nope, turns out, just 2 blocks. Make the jump. Sheep backshots at its own clip? I mean, if you say so. Yeah, it seems to be one of those nights, huh? Where we can't help but talk about lots and lots of penis-y things, and other topics of the related sort. Is this a pit? Yeah, it's a pit. All right. Well, I for one, I'm glad that we're embracing degeneracy. You know how hard it is trying to stay clean this entire time? And like that, I'm out of things to talk about. Well, actually, no, this is as good a time as any for talking about weird shit. I think it's not in my phone anymore. I think, but as of last year, one of the fucking like suggested things on my phone when I opened like anything for any time at all, suggested term on my phone whenever I opened like any like text or messaging app or anything like that, for the longest time was period week. The term period week, because I may have been, you know, dating my girlfriend at the time, and may have been also keeping track of that for romantic purposes. And so that, and because I was just kind of keeping track of that in like my fucking message, like my text app, or just in a text draft to myself, I was just kind of like, well, okay, that's the literal first thing in a fucking text draft that I just kept. And so pretty much every time I opened up that text draft, because I also took other notes in that draft as well, just like, you know, like a shopping list, or like, oh, this would be a cool idea, visit this later kind of thing. Because, you know, a normal person would use an actual note-taking app. I use my messages as a draft to myself. So every time I open that list, my phone would think, oh, he's typing this out every time. He really wants to type out the words period week constantly. So, you know. Tracking her, are you A-bed from Community? Dang, I've not watched enough Community, but, that looks like a good weapon. Imagine being Pyro, not able to envision that in the year 2026, her Mega Man fan game would be background noise, a discussion of micro penises, sheep backshots, and why this guy is tracking his girlfriend, was tracking his girlfriend at the time's periods. Yep, yeah, that sounds about right. Not once was cum mentioned in the milk stage. I'm proud of us as a community. Yeah, true, especially because we didn't get to get all the cum out during the fucking Jackbox thing either. That didn't happen. We didn't get to nut all over the place in fucking Job, you know? God. We are very a good community. Alright. Where are we going next? We have Hello, we have Toss Tortoise. I mean, we could also revisit stages and collect shit as milk, but, you know, that's probably like next stream cleanup type shit. This is what happens when rolling blue balls us for Jackbox night, huh? Yeah, I guess we have to let it all out on stream. It's crazy. Yo, you want me to go to Sun for cleanup? Alright, fine. I'll get the power up in Sun. That won't take too long. It's right at the beginning of the stage. Ow. I won't be able to get it if I beat all 8? Oh, okay. That's actually good That's a very good piece of information that I need to actually 100% things before I get all I need to do all my collections before I beat all the Robot Masters. Oh, milk puts out fire too. That's nice to know. Fuck. Didn't save me from that. You're locked up with the stage changes for reasons? Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. I imagine we can't be entirely locked out if there's the fucking secret path on the Illuminati thing. It'd be kind of weird to not have the option to go back to that. Hold on, I'm testing a theory. Yes, okay, so these fucking flame jets have the everything in Game Maker 7 problem, where if you... or all these Mega Man games in Game Maker 7 problem, where if you pause, the fucking stage timers are still going on in the background. So if you just pause for long enough, then you can just build up a whole hell of a lot of flames. Oh, this is cool, though. At least a section that actually makes you go through the fire and the flames. Top. Can rush coil to circumvent? Yeah, I'm sure I could have, but, you know, this is more fun. Spike guard. 8 damage from spikes instead of dying. Yippee! And I'll go ahead and grab whatever the hell was at the end of this tunnel again. Oh yeah, another book of hairstyles. Goodbye, Eddie. Cool. Was there anything else in the... I don't think there was anything else in the Angry Sun stage. I think we can head out. Alright. Where to next, chat? Time to crush some turtles. Alright. Time to go to crush turtlefish. Yeah, I can go back to Doodle as well. I guess we'll clean everything up after Toss Tortoise. Ooh, Shovel Knight music. Oh god, Shovel Knight's over 10 years old, huh? Or 10 years old this year, at least, huh? That's, I don't like that information. Oh, okay, this is just... They're bombs. They were made in a gray factory. A bomb factory. Okay, well, there's a missing hole up there. Well, this is cool. This is my favorite, this is my favorite, track from Shovel Knight entirely, so... Oh, okay. Secret stage? Oh, okay, we're back here again. Alright, well, I guess I'm not tempting fate this time. I know what not to do, maybe. Alright. He won't get me this time, Penis Explosion Chamber. I'm ready. I'm wearing a chastity belt now. Shovel Knight's 10 years old. Only days ago did Yacht Club showcase stuff from the only other game that they've worked on. Epic. It's kind of like how, why am I forgetting the studio's name right now? Redigit? The Terraria guys, how they have Terraria 2, and, like, one other game that they've, worked on, but only Terraria has ever been of any, notoriety. Remember the Shovel Knight Might Number 9 one-sided rivalry? Or who gets to be Mega Man's true successor? Were people really saying that? Because, yeah, it's definitely more of a DuckTales successor. I remember people saying that. Yeah, I don't... definitely, it's not a Mega Man successor. I mean, you know, it takes some elements from Mega Man, the whole, like, you know, multiple weapons kind of thing. But it doesn't, you know, it's not true Mega Man, I wouldn't say. Can I fire the tape in any directions? No. Fire shield can't do the directions either. Penis bomb won't do that. Milk spray, no, just kind of... Well, maybe I have its weakness at this point. Okay, well, he's not weak to milk. Is he weak to bombs? No. Rocket punches? It didn't really seem to care about that. Oh, well, I can actually hit him up there. it just didn't seem to home before. Okay, that works. Didn't even have to use an E-Tank this time. It didn't seem like he was taking much damage from Milk Spray, but I don't know, maybe I was wrong. Tell that to everyone on Twitter/YouTube at the time. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been watching shit for a long time, and I don't remember that happening. But I guess I'll take your word on it. Almost put you off of playing the game for a while. That's a shame. Because, I mean, Shovel Knight's a damn fine game. It's a good thing you played it eventually. At least from how it sounds. I mean, for a while there, it was probably my favorite game of, like, until Baldur's Gate 3 came around, it was probably my favorite, like, new, quote-unquote, newest game. Well, actually, no, okay, until Mega Man 11 came around, it was probably my favorite newest game. And then once Baldur's Gate 3 came around, then it's like, okay, that's my favorite newest game. I mean, not really not really ranking them in terms of numbers side by side, but like they're all pretty close in terms of quality. And so I'm just saying, okay, like the game that's most recent that is good. You understand what I mean. And even if you don't understand, you'll nod and smile because you're just so nice. You're just cool people. I played the OG Shovel Knight campaign on Wii U. Honestly, the OG Shovel Knight campaign is kind of the like one that's mostly worth a damn. Okay, weird. I was concerned there. This is perhaps a controversial opinion, but I'm not really a big fan of Plague Knight and Lich Knight's fucking stories. Mostly just because both of them control really fucking weird, and I don't like that. I haven't played Kingman's story, but I imagine that he probably also has some weird control gimmick that makes him a pain in the ass to play. Oh, these are still definitely going to snipe me. I don't think I can avoid that one. Oh, I did. Cool. Okay, Spectre Knight, that's his name. It's been a while. I also don't have an energy balancer, so I should probably... There we go. It's got weird controls, but it's kind of neat. Yeah, I think maybe now... now that I'm older, I'd probably be able to get behind it more, but I definitely think when I was a little younger, I was just like, no, this is not for me. I can't really get into this. I mean, I still beat Plague Knight's story, but I did not get around to beating Spectre Knight's story. That was just kind of too not for me. I was just kind of like, oh, again? I gotta deal with the weird fucking controls again? Eh. In the line of Mega Man successors according to YouTube was Mighty Number 9, Shovel Knight, 20XX, Mighty Gun Volt Burst, 30XX, and Gravity Circuit. One of those things is not like the others. One of those things just doesn't belong. One of them uses a shovel and a knight and not a gun and is not in the set cyber future. Alright, Doodle Bob. I think so far Doodle Bob has maybe been the easiest of all the bosses in this game by a pretty wide fucking mile. I mean, Thomas doesn't do any damage, so they could also be him. But Doodle Bob is like so simple and predictable. Alright, well this time I'm not going to fucking step into the penis explosion device. You have a game called Metagal, also one of the Mega Man successors. No, I have not heard of Metagal. Kind of interesting. Maybe you can try that someday. I've Metagal. Oh, brother. Alright. I still don't really know how this section's supposed to work, but... hopefully I can just not tap that orb. Oh. Oh, okay, it was bonus the whole time. Uh-oh, I stepped down here. Okay, good. I can still cheese my way out of it. Added Metagal to your wishlist just now. Feelings on it seem very mixed since the top 3 reviews of it are all negative. Cool. Yeah, there's probably a reason we haven't heard of it. Alright, who's up next? Hi, Plant Man. Huh, this seems like an easier arena for you? I mean, you can't instantly kill me anymore, so like, I mean... Oh, that still freezes him. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. You don't like the fire shield. And he also seems to turn off his ability to fucking throw fists at me. Oh god, it's swoopers. Sent the trailer on the Discord. Alright, I'll take a look at that after this. The Metagal versus Giga Girl essay. Well, you're not getting it from me, I'll tell you that. That'll be up to Grim. Okay, I see. So we have real fake floors now. Which, alright, I see the difference between what's real and what's not. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to climb up there. Alright, so yeah, the real floors have, like a... Hold on, I'll demonstrate here. The real floors have, a smaller dot on the bottom of the tile. The fake floors have just the same 2 diamonds in the tile. Actually, wait a minute. Ah, Doodlebob gimmick revisited. Doodlebob gimmick happens. And these are all real tiles. Okay, cool. Totally was expecting like a pit in the little boss area. Oh god, all the way up top. Okay. I feel like this one might also be a little bit easier for Angry Sun. Angry Sun needed some extra movement options. Oh, wait a minute. If anybody's fucking weak to milk spray, it's you. It's not you? Okay. That's weird. Pencils? No. Punches? No. Illuminati? Are the Illuminati trying to block out the sun? No, not quite. You should not be burning coals. Okay, good. Alright, I guess I just don't have Mr. Sun's weakness. Just need to focus funds on other games at the moment, but if you want to gift me Metagal, yeah, alright. Keep it in mind. Alright, well, I gotta say, now that I'm not, fucking finding new and creative ways to die, I shouldn't have said anything, you know, the bonus stage is going pretty well now. Ow, didn't see that. This is not too bad. Don't know why we have to have a Star Droid theme, though. These guys aren't exactly Star Droids. Unless that's what they wanted us to believe. Hello, 2010 edgy character, new Super Mario Brothers thing. Shadow Blade guy. Okay, he definitely just janked through that Gordo. Ow. Okay, well, dead. Boy, things are really Buster allergic in this game, huh? And down, and then up, and then down. And slide, and then... Okay. And then don't get hit by that. Hello is a joke who needs explanation, maybe once I get to a stage proper. Understood. Hello, Milk. Ooh, you now have... you now have a waterfall in your arena. Oh, a pretty fucking strong waterfall, I gotta say. What the... Okay, wow. This is a fucking different arena. For sure. Maybe just pop one of these. Don't want to risk the game fucking having a conniption about, some kind of object not being initialized properly. I would argue this one maybe borders on unfair just a little bit. Kind of like the Thomas arena. Okay, Yashichi and 2 E-tanks. That can't be a good sign. Who am I about to fight? Like, oh, it's Brightman again. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, wow, Mega Man, you made it through the special stage. Take this gift I lovingly crafted as a reward. I'm about to get dunked on. Unlock cheat mode. Oh. You can now access an expansive list of cheats from the main menu. Activate these cheats at any time. Alright. That'll be fun to play with later. Alright, we were tossing the tortoise, weren't we? Let's go back and toss the tortoise. And not get distracted this time by funny space stage. Ow, right. Fucking rocket bullets. Yeah, maybe I intentionally said it that way to sound vaguely dirty, you know. Reignite the old topics. Ow. Plenty of Kirby enemies given the boss. That's fair. Actually don't remember that. I mean, okay, the turtle is definitely vaguely Kirby coded. I don't remember that from any Kirby game. Oh, this didn't feel like the right... Okay, good. Glad I moved up through that. Have I maybe just not played the exact Kirby game that this turtle's in? Oop, that wasn't timed well. From the original Kirby's Adventure. Huh, alright. Well, guess I haven't played it yet. I don't know enough about the Diddy Kong world to know about Diddy Kong racing. But I'm glad it rings a bell for you. Nah. Okay, that is not a fucking chomper. That is a garbage block. Oh shit, I got Eddie stuck again. Yes, let's fucking farm him. I don't know why he's doing this, but I'll take it. Oh, well, that's not very helpful, Eddie. Now that's extremely helpful, Eddie. Eddie has a... Okay, you know, honestly, the one thing I still have very good luck on is Eddie drop rates. Man loves giving me ease and lives. It's wonderful. Yeah, I could milk him. Oh, okay, I can't ride the block. I was hoping to be able to. I think milking is a very good term to use on people. I say it more than I probably should, but only when I'm not in public because I'm not a freak. Milking Sheaf is off the table, milking Eddie is fine. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole, you know, sheep man's a sheep. I consider him more sheep than man, but I consider Eddie more man than not. That makes any sense. I think we're getting back to the crux of the Tom and Jerry argument again. Oh, well, I'm not dead. Right, I have the spike armor thing. Ouch. Well, Eddie is a featherless biped. Yeah, this does in fact make him a human. Thank you, Diogenes, man. Or, well, you know, it was Diogenes who brought... When Robo-Aristotle proposed that a human is a featherless biped, Robo-Diogenes burst into the room with Eddie, exclaiming, "Here, a robot?" Dr. Ogenes, damn, that's fucking good. Why can't I come up with anything that good? Alright, out of place non-monochrome Dr. Wily symbol. And out of place non-monochrome toss tortoise. What's your actual pattern? Because I just Brightman through your ass last time. Ow. Oh, uh-oh, he's stacking sound effects. He's doing that thing that Crash did with the fucking Mega Man powered up sound effect. Oh god, he has like an actual pattern that I have to keep track of. A 20 in wit and I have a 30 in glitching Game Maker 7 games. You know, honestly, I'll take that. I mean, I was saying in Bear Stream. I was saying in Bear Stream before the start. Hold on, I need water. Okay, am I good? I think I'm good. I was saying in Bear Stream before this started that, I mean, they were saying, like, they traded, what was it? Or someone in his chat said that traded all wisdom for charisma. Dump stat was wisdom, so that way charisma could be the main stat. And, I kind of countered with saying, I made the classic INTJ mistake of, making charisma my dump stat and intelligence my main stat. Which, yeah, that tracks for not being able to be funny as I used to be. Also, god damn, Toss Tortoise moves way too fucking fast. I don't like that. You don't even know what your main stat is? I'm not sure what it would be either. I don't know you. I know you, but I don't know you that good. I can't evaluate, you know, your dex or your strength, for example. I know it's not your con, because your ass has been sick more times than I have in the last, like, 3 years, in the last 1 year. I'd imagine it's probably... Maybe it's wisdom into charisma. Not sure. Never seen anyone else run into the audio glitch with Tortoise? That's Crash Icarus for you. Alright, I guess we can go do cleanup now? Going back to Thomas's stage. Think I can get something in Bob. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe there's a specific order for this. Alright. Made strength or weak stat, wisdom and dexterity are maxed out. That's a pretty good stat spread, honestly. I would say my dexterity's probably not maxed, but it's probably pretty high. I was, is anybody else like this? Back in high school, and I guess still kind of IRL, but it doesn't come up as often. Back in high school, when it was like, I had to move through hallways where everybody was packed like sardines trying to get to their next, the next class. Like, me, instead of waiting slowly behind people in, like, the triple file lines that they were forming, I was always the person who would kind of, like, twist my body and, like, almost do, like, little fucking pirouettes and shit to, get around everybody. And, like, just, you know, elegantly move through the crowd and get out of the way, because I sure as hell did not feel like waiting. So I think that my dexterity is pretty good, all things considered. Also, you know, the hand-eye coordination while playing video games. I don't think I have plus to stealth. I mean, I have maybe a couple pluses to stealth. I am generally a pretty quiet person. I don't bang things together. But I do have some fairly heavy footfalls if I'm not paying attention. I'm only going through more of the stage because I think that there was another... I think there was another milk block later on. I might be wrong, but... If there's a book of hairstyles, I want it. School traffic used to be so bad in spots you called them clogged artery zones. That's funny. We never had creative names for that at my high school. The most creative name I heard somebody ever come up with was one of our school IDs was like a disgusting like highlighter neon orange color. And so we called that Danger Zone Orange. You still have quadruped stance? What the fuck does that mean? Do you occasionally just, you know, crab walk all fours and fucking Just use that to navigate. It means Grimm's a werewolf. Awesome. Now we just need a vampire and we can remake Twilight in the Discord. Kind of clumsy with certain things that don't involve gaming. I mean, I have to also have a pretty steady hand, like, given that I was a fucking chemist. It would be pretty bad if I was just spilling shit all the time. Oh yeah, see, look, there are more milk blocks here. Good, I remembered correctly. Better question, how the fuck do I access it? Okay, I guess like this. Dash up the steps so fast since you use hands and feet. I hope to God you only use that at home and not outside in public. Not for the social implications, but for the fact that, you know, the staircase is fucking filthy. I don't consider myself a germaphobe, but goddamn, do I not like touching things in public? Well, yeah, obviously. All right, cool, good. Yeah, just had to make sure you weren't gonna fucking pick up the next COVID strain from somebody's footfall. Goes upstairs like a Warrior Cats fan. Now, you could have just said furry, Proto. That would have also gotten the point across. Alright. Do boss refights still exist in this? Or if you know what I mean, if I go to the fucking boss store. Well, we're not gonna find out. That was a very clumsy, mid-fight. So, we'll just hit the exit utility. Alright, and we'll head back to Thomas, so we'll get our Book of Styles that we missed. Mine's only about $3. What of yours is only about $3? Are you talking about the mic? Oh, Chris, if you waited for a buffer moment for that long, I think you might need to reset the stream. And he's not gonna hear it. He has his fucking AirPods in. It's too late. Actually, hold on. Let me look at my YouTube over here. Okay, it's a little bit behind. Yeah, there's a little bit more latency than usual today, but not that bad. Oh, for Metagal. Okay. Anyways, I'm thinking as far as, like, other stats, my other quote-unquote D&D, like, stat spread would be, oh, that's definitely another secret area kind of thing. I have to take a look now. As far as my made-up D&D stat spread would be, I definitely have... I've maxed out int. I have, like, moderate strength. Decent... I have, like, small strength. Okay, this is just another secret area. We're not doing that again. I guess, you know, I'll just go with the numbers. I think it's a little bit easier to do it like that. So, okay, like, maybe a plus 1 or 2 to strength, plus 2 to plus 3 to dexterity, plus 5 to int, plus probably 2 to wisdom. That used to be a good plus 3, but maybe plus 4 even. But yeah, that's kind of lost its touch over the years. Air break, down and jump to reset. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't really work too good on a, for a D... No, okay, that no, that does not work for a, analog stick user like myself. Mega Man 2 pause glitch. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, I think there was another one later for the Book of Styles, so let's go for it. And then what are my other ones? Constitutions. I got good constitution. I don't get sick very often, and I heal pretty well from things, so I would say I probably have a fucking hearty plus 3 or 4 to constitution. It's all balanced, quote-unquote balanced by the fact that I have like a fucking minus 4 in charisma. I don't know how to speak to people and sound like a normal human being. And, God, that's very loud to talk over. I mean, I've certainly got more empathy than not empathy. but it's, you know, I can maybe... I am a bit of an INTJ personality, not gonna lie. The judgmentalness is still there. What's this? So yeah, I don't think my charisma is very good. But outside of that, it's a pretty good stat spread. I just need a bard to complement things, and like we'll be Gucci. Okay, yeah, sure, I didn't make that jump. Whatever you say, game. Alright, well I think that was the other Book of Styles. I don't remember there being another fucking block in this stage. I guess I can take a quick look. Sometimes you say unintentionally offensive things despite your empathy. Yeah, you know, it happens. I mean, you know, unintended things do tend to happen. I mean, especially if I fucking just... So I have a bit of a problem where if I start feeling too comfortable in a situation, that's when I end up, like, doing things that I regret. Not, like, saying mean things, necessarily, like, in, like, the offensive sense of mean things. Oh, that totally was another place I could have gone. Let's die real quick. But more in the sense of, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I get maybe a little bit too free with my speaking, and, like, I end up being, like, more like too direct, too blunt, and that tends to put people off, or I don't know, or maybe I start, speaking a little weird, and people aren't a fan of that. Oh, hi, Rockow. Hey there, Mega Man. Who the heck are you? Are you working for Wily? No, I'm not. I was just told to come here by someone, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Who is this someone? I was told to come here by some guy. He said that there would be a thing here, and he wanted for a project, and he did something he wanted in return. He didn't seem like a bad guy, so he did it. You know this person's name? No idea, but he's red. I just heard him mumbling about some miracle he needed. It's pretty cryptic. Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to be late. See ya, I have to take care of something. Alright, bye. Realizing that Raukau and Crash have the same color scheme? Fucking conspiracy confirmed. You got me. I'm actually Raukau after becoming, like, 20 years younger. Hi, Scorebar. No worries, we're just cleaning up some of the video game. That's Toby. Fox? Of the Deltarune variety? Oh, hi, Quint. You're certainly here. And your music is certainly loud, too. Funny how Quint is still fundamentally doing the same bullshit, bouncing around and firing out rocks, just in a different way that's, you know, more threatening. Alright, well, goodbye, Quint. That was fun. Your Raukau starts speaking French then? Omelette du fromage? That's all I could do. I forget what he's referencing, but he's unlocking... He's an unlockable character with a unique weapon set. Oh, shit, cool, okay. Tram. Alright. I know we're kind of just cleaning up milk at this point. For milk barriers I didn't see. Proto, is there a milk barrier in every stage? Because in that case, I know then I would be missing, something from Plant Man, and... who else? I think I'd just be missing something from Plant Man and Illuminati? I don't think I found Books of Styles there. But yeah, we're just doing cleanup right now, Score, so... this is definitely going to be a multi-streamer. I think there's milk barriers in every stage. You got the main collectibles for Plant and Illuminati, I believe. Yeah, but I want the side collectibles, too. So, alright. We're gonna... How about this? I do need to get up for work kind of right early tomorrow, so I can't go for like 3 hours here. I'm going to clean up Plant Man and Illuminati to try to find the remaining collectibles. And then after that, I'm going to call it for the night. But anyhow, yeah, so what was I talking about? D&D stat spread? Yeah, I think I basically just have a minus in charisma, but good in everything else. Oh yeah, we were talking about the mean things too. I mean, look, when I get a chance to hang out with the boys, perhaps the niceties and political correctness flies out the window, and I just let the inner 14-year-old fly. But that's because I'm with my friends who all know what's up, and like we're all cool with each other, and we all know that we're not actually heartless monsters in the real world. We're just like that to each other for fun. I just fucking spam milk. I don't want to deal with like low-lying enemies there. I'll say, RushJet has still managed to be much more cooperative in this game. I'm proud. It's not... The coding was improved. Okay, what are you weak to? I'm kind of invested in learning the weaknesses of a lot of things because I kind of want to come back to this game on my own. Like, this seems like a very fun game to, like, learn and get really good at. Oh, I haven't used the fucking Illuminati tape. Yeah, that works, generally. It also clogs the fuck out of my screen. Alright. Goodbye, Gorilla Tank. He got taped. Surprised I don't have an energy balancer yet, but if I had to guess what the last possible power-up in the Hello stage could be, I think I might have an idea. Anything fun back here? No, it doesn't seem like it? Okay. Okay, I think last time did I just take the ladder last time? Does this look familiar? Oh, here's the milk. Oh, but I didn't even need the milk thing last time. That's right. Actually, why would I destroy the milk spray here? Use this here. I don't need that. Pencil bomb is great for these blocks. Oh, yeah, wow, it is. I mean, it probably would have killed me if I used it above, but... Ah. Okay. Game didn't love that. Oh. Well, I'm glad I kept looking. Boy, there's a lot of these hidden in the fucking stage, huh? Ooh, cool. And the, getting health animation makes the pencil bomb explosion look even bigger. Aha! Hey, this wasn't here before. Who's here now? It's Quint again! And he uses different weapons for... Oh my god, he used the... You know what? I respect it, considering that Quint is meant to be, you know, future alternate Mega Man. He should have the copy ability. He'll suck up any last dregs of power that Mega Man didn't pick up in his fight with the Robot Master. This makes me regret not actually going back and finishing my revisit of Doodle Bob stage. Alright, Quint, I don't think the health was really useful here, considering now the stage is over, but I'll take it. Quint's purpose being just the alternate end stage boss, so he's just X6's Dynamo. Is he giving me something? I see I have like an F over in the corner there. I don't know why. I don't remember if there was anything F-worthy that I particularly did. Alright, we'll revisit the Illuminati stage, and then we'll call it for the night. I might, in the interceding week, I might actually look up where all the remaining books of styles are, so that way I don't have to keep looking through the stages, because it's starting to seem like there's maybe more than like 2 per stage. Could be like 3, and that might be a bit excessive to look for on my own. Or on stream, at the very least. Yeah, that time I helped destroy Eddie. He's been too good to me for too long. He had it coming. Alright, Napalm Man was here, and he has no iframes. Could fight Napalm Man elegantly, but why would I do that? Hold on. Looking below, I can slide back through that. No, there's nothing there for sliding through the spikes with upgrade. The game still hasn't revealed what these little red balls do yet. They're not anywhere in the weapons or the menu here. I just have to assume it's a special item that'll be important later. Do your exit devices ammo? That's okay. You know, I'm glad you just said something, because I would never have fucking figured that out. That's a jarring decision. Like, no, like, I can't even fucking justify that. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's like, that's it. It's right there under the exit. And then, yeah, it's a little bit more full. That's weird. Unless there's explicitly a function for, like, filling up all the ammo in the exit device. That doesn't feel right. Speaking of not feeling right, that doesn't look right either. Hold on, I need to check if that's a secret or not. And I want to maybe save as much weapon life energy as possible here. Ah, no. My reward for being curious is dying. Oh, and the checkpoint's right here. That's at least considerate. For the fools who want to investigate if you could slide through that area. Boy, do we have the... Boy, do we have the deal for you. Yeah, teleports you to the end credits if you get it completely full. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, no, that is fucking weird. Especially because the game also, like, tracks on the pause menu how many red ball pickups you've gotten then. Like... I mean, I guess it needs to be that way in case you, like, want to exit the stage without completing it, but you'd have to exit a lot of stages without wanting to complete it then. I don't know. It doesn't quite right. Doesn't feel quite right to me. Credits man stage. Huh, that looked like a cave over there. We entered, but I guess it's just aesthetic. Oh, Christ, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Quint can stun lock me. Oh, that's bad. Okay. This actually might be the fucking hardest version of Quint. Wow. I mean, okay, I guess... It's not that fundamentally hard to dodge, but if he tags you... Also, I didn't even get hit there, and still got frozen. Yeah, no, he's comboing my ass. This is what happens if Quint actually becomes a fucking fighting game character. Have a good one, Chris. Enjoy family time. Okay, this might have to be a slow one. I might have to just only counterattack when I can. God damn it. Holy shit, this is ludicrous! Okay, so the only safe time to actually counterattack is when he's sliding. All other times, dodge. God. Can I please just have a fucking dash button? Or a slide button, for the love of God. Why didn't we invent slide button technology back in 2015, 2016? Aetherman's dad. It was good old Quint. Alright, it's at least a pattern that you can kind of, you know, reliably get a rhythm for, so it's not like complete bullshit. But it is like if you, it's one of those bosses where if you fuck up the pattern once, Quint absolutely starts going ham on you. As you can see. All right, well that buy health. I could have used you. You got the pre-nerf Sandman. It was not that oppressive, but fair. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty good note to end things on for the night. Health unfortunately died on the way back to his home planet. He was never seen again. All right. Hella fun stream. Thanks for the compliment. If anybody else out there in the background and lurking out there wants to catch more streams, you can go ahead and follow me. Give me a subscription if you'd like. And there's also a Discord in the description. You could join that and like talk about Mega Man and other games with us like constantly, and like maybe get a Jackbox session every once in a while. That'd be pretty cool. I'd also love it if you interacted with the video and did all the liking and interacting stuff, because it helps the channel grow. Genuinely, it does. And then if you recommend me to like your glass of milk in the fridge, then that would also help me grow too. The milk cuts out. Well, that too, but the audio cuts out here because oops, coding. But yeah, do all that stuff. I have socials as well if you want to follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky for some goddamn reason. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with more Doom. Me and Grim will be back to dooming it, straight dooming it through Plutonia. And then no streams next week. I am taking a break so that way I can do some short video editing. Maybe some of today's jank will make it there. Probably not for my editing, but eventually some of today's jank will be edited. Yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah. Falling up the stairs type stream a little bit, kind of. You could do it backwards too. Awesome, stair climbing competition win. All right, have a good night, everyone. I'll chat with y'all later, and I don't know. Stay jolly out there. That's the best I can come up with. With my fucking +3 wisdom or +2 wisdom, it's not nearly that good anymore. All right, I'm rambling again. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.